Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Yeah, so we're back, finally, for these bonus videos I said I'd do, and in the first one we're actually going to be, in the first of, I'm planning 3 probably bonus videos, because I'm weird, and I don't want to have like 101 parts, so I want to just have 100. So I'm going to be doing 3, and in the first one of those 3 we're going to be looking at what happens in the second quest. So I'm going to skip over the intro part where it tells you the story, because that's exactly the same when I start. I'm just going to cut to when Aril comes looking for you at the start, so I'll see you in a minute. Yeah, let's keep our name for all time's sakes. Well, here we are back at the start of the game again. Man, it feels great to be looking at this game again, because I haven't played it since I recorded the last part, and I just love everything about this game. It's so fun to play. Well, there's difference number 1 right there, is that Aril, from the beginning of the game, is wearing her pirate dress, which I think is pretty cool. It's nice. Do you know what colour it is? It's kind of like a puce colour. It's the exact colour of Ickis in Real Monsters. That's the colour it is. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. But I'll just explain now. All of the changes in the second quest are purely cosmetic. Every single one of them. Oh well, we've seen this already, haven't we? Her trying to wake our lazy ass up on our birthday. There he is, he looks just so groggy. But no, the best face is in a minute when he like stands up and she's like, "You're half asleep, aren't you?" That is the best facial expression in the whole game. I knew you'd be here. Okay, here we go. Where is it? This is my favourite spot to gaze out at the sea. Yeah, we know, it's Aril's lookout. We've been here before. So do you remember what day it is? Look, that face is just so funny. It's just like, it's so hilarious. Yeah, we're still half asleep. I mean, you just woke us up. I like the idea that Link was kind of like sleeping outside on, like, Joe, that it's such a nice place that he could kind of just go up there and Joe wouldn't be too hot or too cold and he could just sleep under the stars or whatever. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Okay, actually, I said all of the changes are purely cosmetic, but there's one change that is definitely not cosmetic, and this is it. You start with the deluxe Piccolo box, and that is the reason why it is so much easier to do the figurines quest in the in like 2 quests, because you start with this straight away at the start of the game, which means that it's far easier to get a picture of Tetra, because if you remember, after the bird attacks Aril, she's just like standing down there on the beach. But I'll explain more about the figurines later on, because I'm planning on doing a whole video about the figurines or whatever, and like what the intricacies of them are, like why you can do them in 2 quests and things like that, and what you have to do to make sure to get all the figurines if you only want to do it on your first playthrough. But that's the first 2 changes. There aren't that many other ones, but like I'll be able to show you one more of them now that I can think of, but I won't be able to show you one actually at all. Well, no, I've been thinking about that. I don't know whether I'm going to... Oh yeah, try cutting down those trees with a sword. That's what I was just standing in front of them, pressing B like a sweaty-toothed madman. But I don't know, I won't be able to show you one of the other ones, because I'd have to play all the way up to the end of Dragon Roost Cavern to show you that, but I don't know. Well, where's Grandma? Oh yes, she's upstairs. So yeah, I kind of like the second quest, it's kind of cool, and you'll see why in a second. Oh, here's Grandma. Okay, Grandma, your kind of demented stance there. I've been waiting for you, Harry. Here you are. I can't remember what voice I did for her. All I can remember is that the fish was Samuel L. Jackson and Tingle was Maximilian Pegasus. These are special clothes made of a special fabric that only the honest can see. Either that, or you were severely demented in your old age. Time certainly flies. I can't believe you're already old enough to wear these clothes. Look at his face there, they're so funny. You got the hero's new clothes. What the... Wow, they're really light. That's because they don't exist. It's just like... What's the matter? Why the long face? You can see them, can't you? Well, I guess we're not honest enough to see them. Today is the day we commemorate the fact that you've reached the same age as the hero of legends. You have to be proud about that for at least one day. Put them on and see if you can't fool anybody in town. In the olden days, this was the day boys were finally considered to be men. Blah blah blah. Yeah, Grandma, we've heard this spiel all over before already. Orca's the only one who still knows anything about swordplay. Hanging the family shield on the wall as decoration is another tradition. Yeah, we're gonna steal that in a sec. Yeah, he's there putting them on. He's kinda like, yeah. No, it doesn't make sense, you crazy old lunatic woman with your like, they don't exist. They're perfect fit. They're not real. You're just pretending that you gave us clothes. It's just like... Your favorite, that probably won't be real either. It'll be like, Joe, when kids are small and they like have toy food and like a toy kitchen or something. I used to have one of those toy kitchens actually, and they like get like the cups and they're empty and they bring them over, like they'd be babies or whatever, like maybe 3 or 2 or whatever, and they'd bring them over to their parents and say like, oh, here's a cup of tea, and you have to pretend to drink out of the cup just to like spare the child's feelings, even though there's nothing in there. That's exactly what it is. It's like Link is like, oh, these clothes are lovely, I'll put them on straight away, and with the other, in his mind, he's kind of like thinking, oh, she's really gone over the deep end. No, I'm not going talking to you, Sturgeon. Basically, in the second quest, you play through the whole game wearing your gym jams here, which I think is kind of cool. It makes kind of different, and as well, do you know, like, it'll get different reactions from certain characters in the game. Like when you first meet Medley, instead of saying like, oh, you're garbed in green, blah blah blah, they're funny clothes or something like that, whatever she says, she'll say, oh, they were talking about a boy who wears blue clothes with crawfish designs or whatever, even though I'd say crayfish, with crawfish designs, and like they'll just refer to your clothes like that as is necessary. But so yeah, and you get to like play the whole game with your like tousled bedhead hair, which is kind of cool. I don't know, I think it's kind of fun. Like I played through the whole, I 100%'d the second quest. And it was just fun playing through it like that. It was really, and plus well, the other difference is, and there's Arl. The other difference is that when you're let's see if Arl says anything different about her clothes. Because doesn't she say they look like they're way too hot for this weather? Did Grandma make that outfit for you? You always wear the same outfit. I think you need a new look. Oh, well, that's different. I guess they're pretty neat, though. Yeah, if they were real, they would be. Can you close your eyes and hold out your hand just for a second? Well, I suppose this would be a good time to explain the other main difference. The other main difference is... Happy birthday! Is that... No, do you remember that? Like, no, happy birthday! Do you remember, like, well, no. That's stupid. They were like, the other difference is when Jabun talks, and when Valu talks, and when the Deku Tree talks, the Hylian script won't be in Hylian script, it'll be in the King's English, so... in the Queen's English, rather, to be more accurate. So, that's another difference. No, we're not going looking at no postbox. I think the time has come to end off this video. So that's another thing, and I don't know whether, like, I don't think there's, like, there are videos on YouTube that show that off. Do you know, that show off what they say. As far as I remember, Chugga Conroy got people, like, to read out the script in English while those characters were talking with the Hylian script. So I don't know, if you check his videos out, I'm sure it's there. But just to let you know that changes. Now, I can't think of any other changes off the top of my head. As far as I know, they're the main ones. But the main one is that the deluxe Picto Box, you have it from the very start. Hold on for just 2 seconds, please. I'll just make sure that there aren't any other changes. Hey guys, it also says that like well, there's another change that I'll explain in the figurines video, but it also says that like the locations where treasure will be at sea will be different. I don't think that's a very big change. It doesn't make much difference in my opinion, because like you don't know where they are in the first place. You use the treasure chart. So I guess that's it for the first bonus video of Let's Play Legend of Zelda: The Wind Baker. In the next part, I'm just going to be showing off all the things that I never showed during the LP. There are about 5 things that I didn't show. So I guess I'll see you then. In this LP that everyone thought was over, but which isn't. It's the game that just keeps giving, I suppose. So I'll see you next time on Let's Play Make Link Fall Off a Stone. Ah!